Hey.
That's your dad too.
No, don't stop. No, don't stop.
Quit. Quit.
Quit.
Stop.
No. Quit.
Don't.
Stop.
No, it's like don't.
Don't.
Stop.
Stop.
Don't.
Don't stop.
Don't.
Quit.
Stop.
Don't stop.
Don't.
God,
Stop.
quit.
Oh, I didn't show. Now I'm mad.
What?
I wanted you to read that, my hate mail.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
on. It's in info.
Is it?
Yeah.
God.
I want you to read it to everybody.
Oh.
Oh.
No, you don't want me to do that, do you?
Well, yeah.
Stop.
Well, what?
Don't.
Stop.
Quit.
Quit. Stop. Don't.
Good evening, everyone.
They said hate mail? Question mark. Mishka
Hate mail.
did. Hey, Mishka. I was just talking to Gloria. Was texting her.
My phone ain't set up from that.
Oh, that's okay. With the info.
Yeah,
Well, you can kind of sort of paraphrase it.
yeah. We get hate mail every once in a while. But you know what?
I've gotten a lot like that. Or not a lot. I wouldn't say a lot, but.
Yeah. Oh, we get it.
Wait a minute. Can you hear him?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Maybe Kathy might
Can
be
you
the
hear
only
me?
one.
Kathy, have you checked your volume on your phone? Or your laptop? Or your
yes,
TV?
they can hear.
All right.
Yeah, I think
I
you're
have
good.
to, Amanda, right in the middle is echo.
Is it here?
I'm gonna have
or-
to go a couple steps. Look
I
at
just heard it.
Yeah, you walk right there, there's no
Come back.
echo. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where was it at?
right there in the middle.
Hello?
Woo!
No. Is this it?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Woo! Look at this place. Show them this place.
Oh my God, I'm so loud. I'm so much louder.
Louder.
I'm louder.
Go, hey, pan the ceiling in that way.
I'll tip over. Look at your lights.
Lights are bright. It's like daylight in here. Isn't this cool?
Wow. Misha said, Amanda, we can always hear you. Wow.
Rah.
Randy,
What?
look at these empty spaces.
Oh, yeah.
What's happening?
What's happening, everybody?
What's happening, hot stuff?
Those are pulled out, and we got new ones coming in. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yep. So, lots going on here, everybody.
Lots.
Sorry we're kind of late. We're not sorry. We're just like, it's
We're
late.
just late.
It's just late. There's just a lot going on here. What? You want me to stand over here?
Well,
You're pointing, man. Do you want me to go over there?
You're not supposed to say that.
You're annoying.
Like,
What
no,
was it?
No.
You're a
she
detriment.
She said I was a detriment.
You're a detriment, man, to this show.
She said I was a detriment to this company, to this show.
Can I tell you guys something?
Tell something.
Just let me tell you something. All right. Amanda's done this show without me, and then I've done the show without her, right?
Yeah.
And even though, let me think.
You're not wanting to say something nice. He's very careful with his words.
Oh.
He wants to say it, but he doesn't want it to come across that he's trying to be really nice.
Stop it. I'm not nice.
I know you.
I'm not nice.
I am not nice.
I am not nice. Anyway,
Yes, Randy?
I haven't met anybody that can get me, you know, like Amanda can. All right, so gets me. I don't know what that is.
That is.
I don't-
I don't know what
All
that
right,
is.
let me tell you something. All right, let me tell you something. Amanda's got 2 children,
Yeah.
plus she's got a 3rd child, and then like see how I said it 2 plus 1.
2 plus 1.
All right,
She got 2 plus 1.
but I'm going to tell you, and she's got a brother,
Yeah.
and everybody calls her all the time.
Yeah.
You know why they call her? Because she listens to them, and she will carry on with them if they're talking about the dust falling out of the sky, right? She'll say, "Oh my God," and she'll jump on your train, and she'll write it. And when you get done with her, talking to her, you'll feel like you're in the right, no matter what. And she don't care if you're right or wrong. But if she's on your side, you are golden. All right. She'll take a bullet for you. She'll walk a line for you. She'll do anything for you. Right. And that's why people call her. Her son is a truck driver. And he'll call her from out west and talk for 3 hours. And she'll talk to him the entire time. She will not hang up on him.
No matter what time.
And she'll talk all night long. She'll get here, and she's been up there 3 hours till 3 in the morning, and will get here to work because he wanted somebody to talk to because he was sleepy. And they'll talk about football, baseball, karate, airplanes, you name it. Life, kids, drugs, whatever they want to talk about. She talked politics, religion, space, and aliens, all right? And she don't know probably most of what she's talking about.
Oh, no.
But that's who you got with her, all right? So when you talk to her and you need if you are fortunate enough for her to be on your side, then you are going to be a winner. And that's all I got to say. If you're fortunate, there's not a lot of people that she's on their side. Now, she loves everybody, or acts like she does anyway.
I can't believe you said that.
But if you're lucky enough to enter into her circle, you won't feel any more protected and thinking you got some bad wolf on your side right now she'll eat a buzzsaw for you. Yep. So I'm just saying. So we've known each other quite a while, and we've been through a lot, ups and downs, and we've been through stuff that we don't even need to talk about on here. All I can say is that, as you guys can tell, if she wasn't here, I can't talk like this around anybody else. I can't act like this around anybody else. Everybody else doesn't know how I am, how my moods and how my actions are. And so she feeds into that because she knows me so well. She knows how my little gestures are and how I do things. And I know I can be comfortable around her. So all I can say is, as long as I'm on here, she'll be on here. So if everybody quits watching this thing because she's a detriment to this company, I'd rather go bankrupt than not have her on here.
You're going to make me cry.
All right?
Aw.
That's just the way it's going to be. So it's either she's on here, and goodbye, tiny homes. We'll sell grasshoppers. And that's just the way it is. So we've fought each other, we beat each other, we've done each other, we've loved each other, and it's just the way it is. So anyway, I couldn't do this without her. I started in her backyard, and if you could see the fights that she's done for me and the guys, and stands up for what we've done and who we are and what we are. I don't care if I kill somebody, she can be right behind me and supporting me.
With a shovel.
With a shovel to dig a hole for the person I killed. And she does that for the people you're fortunate enough to be in her circle. So that's just the way it is. She's born poor and probably going to die poor. And I was born not as poor, but in a blue-collar family. And I've learned a lot from her, and I've learned a lot that through my own life and through watching her that money just ain't it. And being out here and not having friends and family in your life is wrong, is a detriment. You got to have people in your circle. And not just people in your circle,
right,
but you got to really love them and be dedicated to them.
Right.
There are going to be annoying people. There's going to be people with personalities that they got pride, that you can see them walking across the parking lot. You can see that they think they own your business.
Right.
They think they own the world, and they don't think they ever do anything wrong, right? But you just got to let them go, let them live their life and love them. And
Right.
have your own agenda. And that's why you need friends and family around to be able to talk and throw things off each other. But there's a price to pay to have a good friend.
Right.
There's a price to pay is when you don't want to do something and they call, you got to go do it.
Yeah.
There's a price to pay. Life's not easy. Nothing's easy. You know what? When it's snowing and it's raining and it's cold and you've worked for 3 days and you need to get a call and you got to go do something, you go do it. because that's the price you pay to be in that circle, okay? That circle costs you something. If you don't want to be in that circle, you're out on your own. But if you really want somebody that's in your life that'll support you through thick and thin, it's going to cost you. And I've paid the price, she's paid the price, and a few other lucky people have paid the price. You're lucky if you get a chance to live like that. And so I just want to say that. So this business is built on hard work, dedication, and taking nothing and turning it into something. So no matter if you like her, if you don't like her, you don't like me, you like me, or whatever it is about it. And this video might go on for 30 years. I don't know how long it'll last or wherever it's lasting. But I'm just going to say everything you see here is not perfect, and everything you see has been built out of just hard work, a dream, and somebody said once before, you need some self-care. Take care of yourself. Well, you know what? Self-care don't build companies.
Right.
Self-care doesn't change the world.
Right.
Self-care doesn't get you to be number one. Self-care doesn't make history. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm trying to...
Does it pay the guys?
It doesn't pay the guys. It doesn't do anything. Self-care doesn't. It's almost 10 o'clock. I should be in bed, right? You got to get up at 5:30. That's not self-care. But you know what it is? It's building a company, and it's being a part of something that's bigger than us, and it's just running. And I'm glad I got something to do, because there's been times where it's been 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I didn't know what to do with myself.
Yeah.
Come 10 o'clock, I'm just crying because I didn't know where to go. Yeah. Had nothing to do and nowhere to put my energies. I know what it's like not to have nothing. I know what it's like not to have anybody around you.
Right.
So I'm glad I'm here. I'm self-caring by eating right. I'll get my sleep when I can. Trying to meditate a little bit. I did yoga today outside, out in the gravel.
Not only that, no, listen.
What?
You were talking to Paul, the accountant.
Oh, yeah.
In the office.
And doing yoga.
With Kim, Marianne, me, and Alyssa, and Ace in the office.
And I had to do yoga today. I've been sitting so much on the phone, and I never, ever sit. And my back is tightening up on me.
Yeah.
And so I had to do yoga today in the middle of the day just to loosen and I feel amazingly better for doing it. But it's just, there's a lot going on. And you know what? I have worked, and a lot of the guys here have worked with me. We've worked 30, 40 more hours at one time without sleeping. It's the worst thing I think you could ever do for your body.
Gosh, yeah.
We've done it so many times. It's almost like having heat stroke. Once you do it, it's like you never recover almost from it, you know?
The first 2 or 3, well, really the first 3 years, we did it a lot.
Too much.
We did it a lot.
Did it way too much. But, and we're still working that hard. We're still dedicated. So, you know, we've got 108 homes to build on our chart list, right? We're at about 40 right now.
Yeah.
So we got about 60, 70, and I'm telling everybody we're 5-6 months out. I wish we were 2 weeks out. And we're going to get to that point.
Yeah.
And we'll have to turn away work maybe one day.
Because you've got actually some insight about that. That's why this show's partnerships, and tell them about all that, because there is, I mean, stuff coming up the pipe that is going to change that.
Big stuff happening in this company, and we're excited about it. It's different than anybody. Our own accountant doesn't even know how to make it work.
Yeah.
He has questions on how we're going to make this thing happen.
Yes.
I got business people calling me, are you sure? Are you sure? How you this? It's amazing how you can make that work, make that work.
Yeah.
You know, every one of my ideas that I come up with, from building this company to building this building, to doing the prices that we sell our homes at, to doing the communities out of these parks that we've got out here, to buying land, everything comes out of trying to create something from nothing.
Right.
And I've found out that's probably pretty much what I've done almost all my life.
Absolutely.
So now we're creating this thing. I cannot build another building twice this and 4 times that in the time that it needs to build those homes.
Right.
We don't have enough men, we don't have enough money, we don't have enough time, nothing of that.
Right.
So that's when the partnerships come into play. And we have been talking to a lot of people. We're actually going to have a partnership job fair August 1st, right here.
Yeah.
So August 1st, if you want to come here and learn about our partnerships, we'll have information. I'm hoping to have a curriculum and some brochures to explain our partnerships, to be able to see our facility.
Yeah.
where you can live if you want to be here. So if you know somebody and you're out of state, I don't care if you're in California, I don't care if you're, in New York or down in Louisiana, we will entertain you all to come here and teach you about our partnerships. It may not be for who you are, for what you want to do. I talked to a gentleman, he may be listening tonight or watching. He was from Idaho, up in the Panhandle. Talked to him, and I'm going to set up another time to talk to him and his 3 boys. It was really nice talking to him.
Yeah.
And what this is doing is it is creating life in towns in parts of the country that would never have it. It's like, why does it have to be just here in Newport, right? Why can't we teach it out of Newport? There was a guy, he'd been a carpenter and a builder since he was 17 years old. He's 65 years old and got 3 boys.
65?
Yeah, and he was just as energetic as I was on the phone. And it was like, you know what? You just bring life into people, because they got opportunities to make money and then to build things that are so much fun. I talked to a guy tonight, he works for us out here, and he said, you know what? I'm still getting used to working here. I said, how come? What's the problem? He said, man, nobody's on my back. He said, everywhere I've worked, he said, man, they slave you, they beat you. He said, I used to take 6 and 7 goody powders a day because my head hurt so much from the stress.
That's awful.
He said, man, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you keeping me in a job here. He said, nobody's on my back. I do what I'm supposed to do, and nobody says nothing. He said, what's the deal with that? He goes, sometimes I can't find somebody around here. He says, because everybody's doing their own thing.
Everybody's busy. Yeah.
That's my personality. That's just it. You do your job, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to be on you.
Right.
And I never get on anybody. Even if you make a mistake, I'm not on you.
Yeah.
If it's deliberate, then that's a different story.
Yeah.
There's nobody here that would deliberately make any mistakes.
No.
It's just a problem. It's just you made a mistake, you fix it, and that's all there is to it.
That's right.
So because of that, this business I'm in, like the state doing an audit on us right now, they've never known anything like it before. No. They don't know what to do with tiny homes. They don't know how to tax us. They don't know what to do anything about it. It's all new. The way I'm running this company, the way I'm running the men, nobody's ever heard of bossing men like this before.
They said that the state auditors actually said this audit will set a precedence for other tiny home builders.
From now on.
From now on.
Isn't that something?
Said it.
They're getting their feet wet right here.
That's right.
So they're watching what we do, and so they're putting us in different tax categories. This is all new.
It's all new.
To think that we're still alive and it's never been done before.
Wow.
What an awesome thing. Are we in the black making tons of money? No, we are not. It's a struggle still. All them homes, they don't make me any money unless I get them built.
That's right.
Right? Unless them homes are sitting in somebody's backyard or in a park and they're somewhere where people are living in them.
Right.
They're costing us money.
That's right.
And I got to get them out. And I sleep with that on my head every night. And that's why I want them out. That's why. And to think, don't please ever think that if we got a partnership outside this building that that work is going to be any less productive or any less quality than what it would be right here. Because I'm still hiring the same people. I'd hire them and work right here. But it's giving them a chance. We've got 4 of these guys inside here that want to go home and work.
Right.
They want to be around their kids, their wife. Kevin and Dennis got a dad that's dying of cancer. They said, hey, you know what? If we could build them back home in the barn, it'd be good. And they just live down the road.
Yeah.
But they'd go have lunch with their dad.
Yeah.
He's dying of cancer.
That's right.
They want to be able to go, his wife's sick. He can go home and he can.
Spend as much time as possible. Yeah.
They go over there at 10 o'clock in the morning and take a little break and be with his wife a little bit. I mean, what an opportunity. And they've been working here. They're great carpenters, right?
Yeah.
There's other people like that across the country that can create beautiful homes for you guys.
Yeah.
And everybody wins.
That's right.
They keep the prices low. They make great money. You get a great house. We make a couple bucks.
And it's not taking the homes, and everybody knows that on here. Everybody on here is team us. I'm telling you, they're wonderful. The comments that they're saying, and everybody's just wonderful. But we're not just taking the homes and pushing them off, saying, here, you, the person we don't know, go build this. We're not saying that, not doing that at all.
Lord, no. No, and with our designers, we got Mary Ann, we got Kimberly. We're looking at another designer coming on board. And they're doing some beautiful designs and details. And I think anybody that's worked with those 2 ladies are finding out that they're real thorough and they're helping the guys, because the more
Right.
detailed, the guys can build a beautiful home right down to it. We're also hiring part-time. We're meeting again. We interviewed Wednesday and again this Sunday, a person that I'm excited about. I think Amanda and Tom are too.
Yeah.
A person that's going to help us with the ordering and organizing the materials. Excuse me. This person already does this in a commercial setting of commercial buildings, and they want to take. They have a passion. We're actually going to build them a home, and they want to come here and they want to help us. So let's say we're going to build this house right here that's in this slot. This person is going to help us take all the building materials that it takes to build that house,
Right.
and do a complete cost out analysis of this thing. You have to walk through every home. You got to count every board, everything on that house. So every blueprint has to have all the material cost and are pulled, and then with that inventory room, all that stuff will come out.
Right.
So this is what I've been working on so long, is that this is why the partnerships can work.
Right.
So if we got 3 houses that need to be built in Mississippi, we can have the truck back up here, and because this person, and with a team of people, with Steve doing inventory, that all that materials can come together,
Right.
wrapped up and shipped out of here. And it could be 3 homes, it could be 4 homes shipped to Mississippi.
Yeah.
And if they're going to be all delivered in Texas, then the shipping bill is half or less than that,
Right.
a third of the cost
That's right.
in Texas or New Mexico or Arizona or wherever they're going out that way, right? So this is just, nobody in a home company in the country right now even thinking about doing this.
No.
Is it scary? Yeah. Is it intimidating? Yes. Is it hard to do? Yes.
Yes.
And it's sucking the life out of me. But you know what? So did this business. So does everything else. But I see it as the lifeblood, because I can't hire 100 men here.
Right.
I don't want 100, and I don't want employees.
Right.
I want partners.
Right.
I always told everybody, you don't work for me, you work with me.
That's right.
You work with me, not for me, because they have to have ownership in whatever they
Right.
do, right? And if they don't have ownership, you've done something wrong, or you're putting the wrong feel out
You
there.
know, I told Alyssa today, here probably about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, I told her and Amber, take a lunch, like an hour lunch. We're just giving it to them.
Yeah.
Giving them an hour lunch to just stop what you're doing from 11:30 to 12:30. Just try not to think about anything. Go eat something, maybe leave, go to the park, go do something for an hour. Go do whatever you want to do for an hour. Alyssa started clicking in on everything after there was like 20 minutes left of her hour lunch. Rest, she said, I can't. She said, I got stuff to do. She said, I got on my mind. Like, sometimes we'll turn the lights off. She flipped the lights on and everything. I'm like, she had to go.
Let's get it
because
on.
She knows the pressure. Nobody said nothing to her to do it.
Yeah.
They did. They just do it. Her and Amber both.
I think they realize the importance of this
Yes.
job and who we are and what we're doing.
Yes.
And we don't push anybody.
No.
When you come here, you got to be self-motivated. But if you're here, you'll feel
Yeah.
the passion.
Yeah.
And you'll jump on board, or you'll just won't want to be a part of it.
Exactly.
And are we perfect? Nope.
No.
We aren't. We get mad and things happen and we get
do.
frustrated and then we get happy, and it's just, and then sometimes we've had people here that we just didn't gel with and they had to
That's
leave.
right. Exactly.
Personalities didn't fly.
didn't
Were they
work
right?
out.
Nope. Were they wrong? Nope. It just didn't
Right.
just didn't happen. And those situations are hard. If you've ever had to let somebody go, it is hard, man.
terrible,
Yep.
yeah.
But we've had to make these sacrifices. You know why? It's for you guys, for you all to have a home.
That's right.
And I'll do anything to get that house done, to get it to your property. I'll
right.
fire guys, I'll hire guys. That's why I'm doing partnerships, whatever I can do to get you your homes quicker and better and less expensive.
Right.
So our partnerships, we're going to have a job fair because of this big building. It's
Yeah.
open, and we'll have a job fair August 1st. I don't know if we'll have 1 or 2 people, but I will be here. We're going to try to market it in the local newspapers, Knoxville, maybe Nashville and Asheville, where it's just a few-hour drive. People will try to do it online. We'll bring it online so you can see it. So anybody that can't make it will be able to watch it on YouTube.
Oh,
okay?
that'd be great.
Yeah, so we'll show the whole thing.
And something too, and I know we have to bring this up too. Lindsay read even more of these to me. but almost everywhere is masking up. It will have to be, everybody will have to wear a mask.
Everybody wear a mask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I did get some information back from the mayor about the jam and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And she sent me the executive orders of what the governor said and a lot of the things that's going on. So I've got to go over that with Randy, and then we'll make a decision from there. But
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah, we'll all mask up.
Yeah.
And it's a job fair. I'm not expecting maybe 10, 15 people.
Right.
You know, if that.
and
If
we'll
that would,
practice the whole social distancing and all that stuff.
if we got 10 or 15, I would say it was a massive success.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So if
Right.
you know anybody that wants to learn about this partnership and come here physically and meet me and see this facility and what we do and hands-on, I will have brochures about money to be made, how much you can make, the taxes you'll have to pay, where you're at, the speed in which we can build these things, the efficiency, how
Your
everything's going to be
skill, things
shipped.
like that.
And then we're going to learn about your skill and everything
Right.
and what you got to do.
Okay.
We'll probably walk through some things at how how you build a home and all that stuff. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What was in, yeah.
Now we want to talk about sheds, decks.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing? Oh my.
Oh my.
Shed decks and skirting.
Skirting.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah. So we're going to have about 150 home sites here on the 3 parks.
Yes.
We've got the forest, the beach, and the prairie, right?
Right.
Okay. On 150 of them home sites, you're going to need setup. You're going to need decks, maybe a deck. I would suggest a deck. $10 a square foot is for the deck. We build it and set it up at your house. If you want a shed, you can have a shed. Now, we did a package based on a 16-foot home. A deck is an 8x10 deck. You get skirting all the way around it. You get the house set up, and you get skirting, shed, deck, and setup.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
$2,500.
Right.
If you took them individually and priced them all out, they'd probably be around $3,500.
Right.
So the shed is going to be, I've increased the size. It's going to be 6 by 6, and I'm going to have one door in it. And people have talked about wanting, my 4 by 8 was a 4 by 8 sheet of plywood.
Right.
But people want one the short side, long side. Forget it. I'm just going to build one 6 by 6. You can't go wrong because it's all same size all the way around. So we're going to build, and we're also going to build the deck, the color metal that you want. So you want Galvalume,
Everybody gets to choose,
red,
right?
you get to choose. So I would say right now, if I have 150 sheds to build, everybody,
Yes.
I'd love to have all them sheds. Your sheds is going to go to helping us put the mail centers out here. I want a mail
Yes.
center so you can get your mail at every park.
And I found some pretty ones that I'm gonna take a picture and show to Randy too.
Yeah. So we don't want you to have to go down there and get a P.O. box.
Right.
We want you to get your mail right here. So that money's going to go to help them putting the mail centers in here because we didn't figure on that when we developed the land. We'll have a mail center and at the resort too. We'll have one.
Right.
But so that's what your sheds will be.
You're gonna have one at each.
Each
thing,
part.
is what we
Yep.
decided. Okay.
And then your underpinning, the skirting, I would highly suggest doing that. It
Yes.
looks nice. If you do want to store things under your house, you cannot store anything under your house unless you have skirting.
Right.
That's our bylaws. You can't fill it full of junk underneath your house.
So it looks not. We need
It's
to
not
look
going to
nice.
look good.
No.
All right. Now the skirting is going to be those insulated panels, but with the color metal that you want. Now it doesn't have to be the color metal of your house, but it'll be a color metal all the way around. So I would suggest maybe using the same color as your shed or your house or something so it all looks nice, right?
Right.
So you got skirting, your shed, a deck is $10 a square foot. That $2,500 price comes with an 8x10 deck.
Yeah.
So if you want one bigger, now you break it down into 4 foot by 5 foot cubes. So if you leave out of here, or when you leave, or whatever you want to do, the skirting, the decks, and the shed, if you wanted to leave, it could be picked up and put in a box truck. If you want, you can take all that with you. That is your
It's
shed.
yours,
You own
yes.
that shed, you own that deck, you own that skirting.
Right.
Okay, so it is yours, and I'm building it in a manner that you could take it apart, stack it up, and take it out of here. Leave it here.
Right.
So I suggest and in the setup's about $350, right? That's to set
Real
your
quick,
house up.
Yes, real quick.
It's like we got to move your house. So even though it's from right here over to there, we have to physically take it over there. We got to jack it up. We got to block it up with cinder blocks. Then we got to hook up the water, the power, and the sewer.
Yes.
And that takes pipes, and it takes fittings, and it takes
Right.
a man to do that, or a couple guys.
And leveling it.
And
right?
leveling it and getting it ready. Now, if you've got your skirting ready, we'll put your skirting on, right? Throw your deck on. Wouldn't it be so nice to move in and you got a deck, skirting, level, hookup, done, and a shed? Because when you pull in, you can put your stuff in the shed, right? So I just encourage you right now, because what's going to
coming.
happen is this is almost done. The forest is almost
Yeah.
done. So you looking at a couple, 3 or 4 weeks, we're going to be done, if not sooner. We're going to be done, and people are going to be able to start, and we're going to not be able to keep up with the demand of sheds and decks and skirting and stuff,
Right.
okay? So if you want to start thinking about that, call the office or email us at info.
yeah.
Say, hey, I want this, I want that. It's a great deal for doing, all this,
Yeah.
okay?
And
All right.
Kelly asked me to, oh my goodness, she asked for people who were interested in, oh my goodness, I can't remember what it was. But anyway, Kelly's taking care of the sheds and all that kind of stuff to sign
Yeah.
up with that. If they're interested in the properties, she said to be sure and mention on the show to email her.
Yeah.
And I don't,
Well, there was a lady
Yeah.
that I talked to today that said about the resort.
yeah,
And I told everybody everything's sold out. Well, I didn't mean across the street.
Right.
Okay, everything is sold out. That I think the prairie is too. We opened some lots up on the prairie. We actually have,
and I don't think we've announced that yet.
yeah,
So
we
if you wanna go ahead.
actually had 12 more lots in the prairie.
Yeah.
Okay, now there was some waiting lists. It was like, I don't know how many.
I think there's like, there was 20, almost 20 people, I think, at the Prairie, may have been more.
Waiting?
Yeah, 20 something at the forest, and it seems like maybe, I can't remember, at the beach.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So, so the 3 parks here are almost sold out. If not, the prairie is almost, okay?
And if there's any that pop up extra,
Yeah, but call in.
Yes.
There are people that have things happen in their life, and we'll say, hey, we'll try to find somebody to fill in your spot, all right? Now, across the street in the resort, we are wide open. I think we've got 16 or 18 homes that we're going to build over there.
right?
My goal was 40, all right? Now, we figured as soon as this financing gets instated that we'll probably fill that up really quick,
Yeah.
within a week or two. We're thinking. I think a lot of people are waiting on the financing. I know it.
But that 40 is not the max of that property.
And the 40's not the max. We do have called Buffalo Creek that I want to put up on there. It's a little bitty holler. You wouldn't believe it. It's about 1,500 to 2,000 feet deep, I'd say, right? And I got just an idea of what I want to do back there. But that's in the future.
Yeah,
Don't know when I'll do that or how I'll do it, but you got to have 168 acres. I am not going to fill that 168 acres full of homes. So the first 40 is really all that I really wanted to do and get
Right.
that set up, and they're 10 by 26, 10 by 28 and bigger. You can have a craftsman, you can have a, there was a lady, I think Lynn was telling me about some wanting a Highland home. We'll build you a Highland home. We'll build you a craftsman over there, whatever you'd like, okay? So the resort is still open. We love that place, and we want you to participate. We haven't been talking a lot about it because we're building homes and partnerships and just trying to make a living,
Right.
But the road, we took Amanda up there the other day.
Yes.
We went up there, the road's going in. I've got to get my tail over there and start putting flags out and cutting the other crossroads in it. So that's a lot going on.
yeah, there is a lot going on. Something else that I want to mention is Donna is on here.
Yeah.
Donna is going to be here. Well, number one, let's kind of back up a little bit. We already know Judith came. She came 2 or
Yep.
3 weeks ago, right? So Judith's here. Frank is here.
Yep.
Lynn came last
Yep,
week.
yep,
Lynn's here, Lynn Lowe that does the selling and stuff.
Yeah.
Now Donna's on her way. She's gonna be here Saturday. She said she leaves at 6 a.m. in the morning. I touched base with her this afternoon and I told her, I said, our goal is to have your house set up. They'll have it all 100% set up tomorrow. Have her futon ready somewhere for her to sleep, AC, have water, power, and then Monday, when all the guys are back, her appliances, a punch list, things
Yeah.
like that. But our goal for the weekend is to get her in, keep her cool, and she has somewhere to lay down and go to the bathroom,
yeah,
basically.
yeah. Now, hopefully in the future, well, if Donna, if we would have had our communities done, right, our
Yes.
parks done, we'd have put it on her lot and got it hooked up and done. She would have went right into her lot and
Right.
laid down, and she'd have been home.
Great idea, yes.
Just like everybody else here, they're either renting a home or they're
Yes.
in something that's temporary, in something they're going to live in until their homes are built.
Exactly.
So believe us, that's an inconvenience for us. We're doing that for her for nothing. We're setting her up
Because
because,
you have to think about it, we'll be setting those homes up twice.
yeah,
And these are worst case scenarios. They literally had nowhere else to go.
yeah,
And we wanted to work with them and get them here, and we just did and went, you know?
Yeah.
That's it.
yep. So partnerships, right? Partnerships, the resort is wide open. We're ready to take them on. And our inventory, our structure of our company is constantly changing. So if you're frustrated with the way we do things, believe me, I know what's going
Yeah.
on. All right, it's frustrating for me. We've hired people to answer our phones, to take on people that are walking around, that are guests that come here, that we
Yeah.
can show them around homes. And a lot of times we see what's going on, but we don't have the time or the money to do the changing we want, like our website. You know, I want things to change on our website. There's videos that we need to do. There's information we need to provide more. There's a lot more. There's always a lot more.
Exactly.
And one thing that's really helped me out is that I've been able to talk to some other people that work for really big industries.
Yes.
And do you know they suffer from the same things we do? And they've been in business for decades.
Yeah.
And they still have the same
The same
issues.
stuff, yeah.
Same issues as this little company right
Yeah.
here. And we're not a big company, everybody. I talked and we was excited thinking we're #1 in the country. Well, it doesn't take much to be #1 if everybody building 15, 20 homes a year.
Yeah.
Right? So, but it is a big deal to us.
Yeah, it is a big
It's a
deal,
big
yeah.
deal to us, and especially the way we do things, right? I mean,
It's amazing.
think about it. We don't even have a store-bought building, you know?
Right.
It's just really amazing that we've been able to last this long, go this far, and provide these kind of homes. Somebody said, they came into me, talked to me, and they said, you know what? I just want to buy they call it a Randy house, you know,
Yeah.
but it's, you know,
Yeah.
it's incredible tiny homes. And they said, you can just see the difference in the style.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's really cool.
That was really nice.
They can actually see the little bitty things that we do to make our homes a little different.
Yeah.
I don't try to be different. I'm just trying to do what I think that looks nice.
Right.
So,
Oh, you stick out like a sore thumb.
Oh.
You are different.
different. And stay tuned, everybody, because even in the middle of all this chaos, right, and all this
Yes.
growth and all this great stuff that's coming about, I mean, if you look back, our videos a year ago, 2, 3, you would be so surprised at where we're at now. It's crazy.
I'm curious, how many on here right now watched us in the backyard? I'm just curious about that.
Yeah, how many people have been watching us since the backyard?
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's in pictures, I seen some pictures the other day in the backyard and the shed, it wasn't a shed. What would you call that you and Tom
Oh
built?
my God.
A lean-to, or what did you call it?
It was terrible.
A carport?
We had these old beams that I got, and they were rotten almost. We couldn't put them in the ground because they just snap off. So we had to nail scraps of wood against these beams that would hold the roof up. And we didn't have trusses. We didn't have anything. We makeshift everything, and we got a bunch of wood. We got a bunch of metal from an old lumber yard that had holes in it. So anything.
That's great. We got like 3 or 4 people that's watched us since then.
Wow.
That is so cool.
Yep.
Aw,
Yep. So we feel very fortunate.
very.
What's I going to tell you? And I said, in the middle of all this chaos, right, and growth, I'm working on a new model.
Yes.
All right. So be prepared. Maybe by the first of the year, if not sooner. I'll debut a model here. Hopefully, I'm doing a lot of thinking about it and what I want to do and how we're going to price it and how to fit this niche that we've got. And so I'm excited about it. So I'm hoping I'll get some time to put my personal time into it. A lot of times on the weekends, I'm out here framing and building homes because I know people need their homes bad. So I try to get out here and build them and get them ready, 1-2 steps ahead for the guys. So when they get it, it's already framed up, you know.
I just want to show because I
Yeah.
see some new little things on the Hobbit. Cindy's on here.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Cindy was on here yesterday, so I wanted to show Cindy
Yep.
that.
Well, she called me, she said she sent a bunch of little knobs, and so those pink knobs were not hers.
Oh, I thought those were
She's
hers.
got little owl knobs.
Now, I've got those.
So-
I've got all her little trinkets.
So we're gonna put her cabinets.
Because actually, I took those to my house so they wouldn't get lost.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, because I knew, because we were moving.
Look, we put
Look
new
at
boxes
that.
on here.
Oh, how pretty. Look,
Isn't that cool?
so cute.
One
Oh.
down there, one here, flower boxes.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't lose signal over here. Oh, they're getting it all.
Look at those
stained and
lights.
pretty.
This is just a gorgeous home, man.
Look at her little. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, don't that look so good? Oh, that looks great.
Yeah, and we restained everything. I like it because it was kind of weathered.
Yes.
So they got weathered, and then we put our Sicken stain on it, and man,
Now it's got that pretty light and dark, light and dark.
yeah, and it looks real rich.
Oh, look at there. So pretty. And you still have these window, the little flower boxes
Yep.
at the bottom.
Okay, I'm gonna point something out. This is a synthetic stucco,
Yes.
all right? This home has went through a couple winters outside. It's been through direct sun. It has really, really been in the weather.
Yes,
All right?
it has.
Rain, no overhangs, because the way we built it with the round eaves, that water comes down here and it runs down. And I'm here to tell you right now, this stucco looks exactly like it did the day we put it on.
does. It's beautiful.
It is gorgeous. And I love that product. I love the way it looks. I love the mixture of wood and stucco and just the textures that house has.
And the first time you ever used it was the very first. It wasn't on a trailer.
Nope.
The Hobbit house.
I
you
built
did.
that Hobbit house. Yep. I stuccoed
For the
in-
inside.
I stuccoed the entire inside, but
Yes.
I put masonry stucco
Yes.
inside the entire house. I went through, I don't know, 100,000 staples and wire mesh and stuccoed the entire house. Then I put synthetic stucco over it,
Yes.
and it looked like a house that was built underground. That was the very, very, very first
You know
house
what
I
I
built.
want them to do? Well, I shouldn't tell it, but she needs some really chunky grapevines and stuff on.
Oh,
that
yeah.
to fill that space. right
Fill
there.
that up.
Really pretty.
Yep. And in the door, they painted her metal black. It's,
Oh.
yep.
Look at there, Cindy.
Urethane the door, painted
Yes.
it black. See the rim around there?
Oh, they got it all painted. Yeah.
It's all pretty.
Oh, they got it all nice and shiny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna build her a bed in here,
Mm-hmm.
because we're probably gonna, she wants us to go ahead and rent it out.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put a bed in there for the person that's gonna rent it out.
Mm-hmm.
And that person that's gonna rent it out is gonna be on our build list.
Yeah.
And they got about 5 or 6 months wait unless we can build it quicker than that.
Stay in, and it helps everybody.
And we're gonna put it on a lot and, yep, rent it out.
Yeah, rent it out for her.
Yeah.
She said she's hoping to be here next summer, but it's, Cindy's had a lot of obstacles and stuff in her
Yeah,
life.
we've had this almost, what, 3 years?
This will be
2.5?
close to the 4th year almost.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's been a while.
And,
17, 18, 19, I guess 3 years.
Yeah. So, isn't that awesome?
She said, "You're making me cry. Please come and get me." That's what Cindy.
Yeah. So
Oh,
everybody,
that's beautiful.
hang in there with us. I'm going to tell you about our August 1st job fair.
Yes.
If you know anybody who's interested in wanting to build tiny homes, you've heard about it, please spread the word for us. If you would, spread it. I want people that, other Facebook things, and I just don't have time to do that.
Right.
But if you let everybody know, man, Incredible Tiny Homes is going to do a job fair.
Yeah.
And they can come here and learn about partnerships. If you could spread that for us, I'd appreciate it.
August 1st, and we'll come up with a flyer either tomorrow or maybe this weekend.
Yeah.
And put it out on Facebook, and we'll say it every time that we come on YouTube until it's the date.
Yes.
So everybody will be familiar
Yes.
with it.
There's an added benefit that I thought about today, and you know how I am. I always just bring stuff out. I just like to tell you what's maybe going to be going on. Now, this is the future. Don't know how long. It may be quick, maybe a little bit longer, but because we may have 4 or 5 of these guys go home and build, right? What that's going to do is it's going to open up this building without us having to build more.
Which
And I
is-
want to build more. Okay, but we just don't have the time or the money right now to do
Yes.
that. But if we can open this space up and we get our parks done, right?
Yes.
We have homes done, because we have homes that will be rented out. We're going to get our management company going so we can rent your homes for you if you choose to have our company rent your home for you. But what we'll do is, I'm really going to say, if this opens up, I can open up our seminars.
Yes.
And I want to have some 3-day seminars. In them 3-day seminars, I've thought about this. I've got it all down. I just need to present it to you. But you'll come here and you'll learn how to build.
Oh, yeah.
And when you learn how to build, I will tell you, it'll hands-on learn how to build. You'll come here for 3 days, and when you leave here, you will know how to build. You'll have a blueprint. You'll have a material list. You'll know exactly the steps in which to do it. You'll have a curriculum, a book that you can take home, and you can read it, and you can go step by step in how to build that house. All right? And then we're hoping we'll video that whole thing. We'll have it online on a special YouTube channel that you can watch and go back and reference and build your house.
Yeah.
And you won't take a year building your house. You won't take 6 months building your house. I'll show you how you can build it on the side in the evenings. I don't care if you get home at 6 o'clock at night in the middle of the winter. I'll show you how to build this house. All right? So that's our seminar. A seminar, and the money that you pay to come to that seminar, we will give you our discount. So whatever you buy, you can buy our trailers, all our materials. I will buy all your materials and I'll ship them to you when you get ready, and it'll save you almost 30% of what you would go somewhere else and buy all your materials.
Right.
It'll well more than pay for what you got to do to come here and learn how to build a tiny home.
Right.
I think that's going to be awesome.
I do too.
We're going to work our butt off. We're going to have fun.
Yeah.
We're going to get to know each other. We're going to be able to relax a little bit. It's not going to be like the 6-day seminars. You come here and you leave here like you're a wet noodle because you've been beat down so bad.
And they were rough.
You're going to come here
They were rough.
and we're going to have fun. We're going to laugh. We're going to eat good. We're going to work, and we're going to learn, and it's going to be good. All right.
Yeah.
So that is all coming together, everybody, and it's happening a little bit quicker than I thought, because the parks are being done. Remember when I predicted 2020? I wanted to get maybe the forest and the beach. I said, no, I want the forest, the beach, and the prairie. Not only is that going to get done, we may even see the resort come close to getting close by the end of the year.
Amazing.
That's crazy. All in 2020, right? And filling this whole thing up.
And
What?
today, Kelly's going to be so excited when she gets here in the morning, because it's sitting over on her desk waiting on her. The prairie, the
Plat.
the plat of the
The plat.
prairie. So she is going to
Yep.
send that out to people, and they're going to start choosing their lots.
There
Whoever
you
got
go.
a prairie lot.
I'm probably going to put my mom in the prairie because she's got a covered wagon, so I kept a lot. I kept 2 lots. One's really small, and I may use it as a post office over there or
Yeah.
something cool, little general store for the prairie. And then my mom will be next to it so she can see everybody coming and going.
It's so good. Travis just said this. I have to say it. He said, ITH is the only good thing about 2020 so far.
That's the truth.
It's been a rough 2020 for everybody. Wow.
To think if we could still accomplish all that with all the adversity that we've had in our life, in your life, that you've had that, for what we've had through the audits, through the electrical inspections that we were
Yeah.
shut down with the state, through the classifications. Actually, I was talking to our attorney today, and he said when all that electrical stuff was going on, do you know the higher ups in Nashville were like, I don't understand the holdup. Why are we holding him
They
up?
didn't know.
They didn't know. They said, this is asinine. We don't want to hold him up. But it was a local that was holding it
And
up.
we were held up for months.
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 Months. And to think, months, and we're still going to make it.
Still going to make it.
Isn't that cool?
Real quick before we go, Kansas is on here. It's his birthday. I think
Kansas.
It's a he. I'm not sure if it's, I'm pretty sure, I thought it was a he. If it's a he, I'll tell his age. If it's a girl, I won't tell her age because they said, they're the Sammy Hagar, the song.
Oh, yeah.
I can't drive, da-da-da.
Yeah.
So we got to sing happy birthday.
So you want me to sing?
Kansas is Jeff. Okay, so Jeff's going to be 55. Or Jeff is 55.
Jeff, 55.
55.
55.
55 and fine.
Got it.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah.
It's important to celebrate your birthday. You know what?
It is.
Yeah, man.
Especially this year.
You made another year.
Yeah.
You made it.
Another year, and it's been a rough year, and it's like, yeah.
Yep.
Big excited.
Congratulations, Jeff.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, Jeff.
You go to Jeff.
Jeff. Happy birthday to
you.
That was nice.
Oh, thank you.
He'd rather hear your voice than mine,
I'm
I'm
gonna
sure.
be nice to you tonight.
He'd rather hear your voice than mine. Hey, one thing I want to tell you about,
Yes.
I'm designing a double wide tiny. Think about that. A double wide
Double wide
tiny.
tiny.
I'm
Yes.
designing it. We have somebody here that's from out of town, of course. They got some land locally. And we are designing a double wide tiny.
Wow.
The road, you guys wait till you see this. This road goes up and switches. You can't even, the truck that goes up it has to seesaw to go up the switchbacks.
I told Randy earlier, I cannot wait to film this. It is going to be so hair-raising, nail-biting. Everybody's going to be hiding under the covers. We'll be watching through their fingers.
The road is straight
Oh.
down on the side.
You wait.
We go 2,000 feet elevation
Oh my
from 1,000. So the home site is over, I think it's 3,800 feet. It's the highest point in the entire, I think there's nobody living in Tennessee that high elevation.
And tell how big the house is and what kind of space
It's going to be like probably 20 by 20.
Jeez.
And they're bulldozing a spot for it. And when you look out, you actually from Cock County, right?
Yeah?
You can see the lights of Gatlinburg.
Yes, that's true.
Isn't
Yes.
that cool? And
Awesome.
the young guy is just a great guy. You wouldn't believe the quality guy. He brought his girlfriend here today. I met her, and they're just.
I can't wait to see
It was
how
refreshing.
happens.
It was refreshing he is a cool guy. I feel like we're going to be buddies from now
Well,
on.
they asked, is it going to be a helicopter? You going to drop it off with a helicopter?
We're going to take it up there with a bulldozer
Lord.
and a Bobcat and a Traco and everything in the world. But we're going to take up a mock home first. A mock trailer that's that big. There's no building on it, and see if we can make them switchbacks with that trailer before we take the home up there.
Lord. Well,
So
we'll have
stay,
to film
and that's
that.
going to be in the months ahead.
Yeah?
So it's going to be a while, but we're hoping our partnerships can really help out on that and expedite these builds and get them going. And I'm so excited, everybody. So help us out. Now listen, this is not all fun and games.
No.
This takes massive energy to
It
make this
does.
happen. I don't know if I've lost my mind.
Oh, God, yeah.
I was like,
Long
why am
time
I
ago.
doing all this? Why am I doing all this?
I
Why am I doing all
know.
this? And I don't know, everybody. Hey, just, I don't ever ask it much, but just pray for me.
And,
I hope I make the right decisions,
Yep.
and I want to do right, okay? So just hang in there with me. I'm not doing this to try to make more money. I'm just trying to do it because it's just here. You got so many people, and then I thought, well, why can't we have people build these things somewhere else other than here?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let's go. And that's it. That's the only reason. And you won't believe the people I'm meeting.
Yeah.
The lives. We're talking people's lives are getting excited. Like, wow, I can build. My own cousin in West Virginia.
Yeah.
He could go back to the mines, and he's not going to go. For the first time in his life, he's not going back into the mines. He's going to build tiny homes.
That's
and he's
right.
scared to death. But he's taking a chance because of what we're doing.
And they called him back.
They
He
called
said
him back.
no.
And they said, come on, we got a job for you. And he said, you know what? That's $70,000 job that he could make in
yeah.
them mines.
He makes good money.
He said, I'm not going to do it. I want to get out of it. It's just stuff like that.
And he's my age.
Yeah. So, in the Amish, they were having to run all over the country, all over their area, and now they could work at home. The lives, we got people here that are going to be working at home that need to be home with their families more.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
And making more money.
None of this was set out to do. None of this
No.
was a plan.
It just popped in my head.
None of it. It all evolved from, it's a domino effect. Well, this happened, then this happened. Well,
Yep.
this opened this door and opened that door
Yeah.
and opened that.
So instead of being negative all the time, right? Wow, that ain't gonna happen. Wow, we never do that. Wow, and you're thinking about mistakes, right? You can't be scared to fail. I ain't scared to fail.
Can't be.
I fail as soon as I open my eyes. You know what? And I look in the mirror, I'll see failure. But you know what? I don't scared of it. I'm not
Right.
scared of it. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Yeah.
All right? I just got to go with it.
Gotta move forward.
And listen, I got crap in my life. I got things that bother me. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff. There's a
Yeah.
lot of things personally that's going on in my life. There's a lot of just way I was raised. We all got our demons that we deal with,
Yeah.
and I got them. All right, but I keep smiling, and we try to take it and run with it. And that's what's building this whole place. It's all that stuff, right? From the good, the bad, and the ugly, and it's
Yeah.
part of what we do. And it's part of what you do as human
right.
beings. I'm just saying, I'm trying to tell you, I'm no different than anybody else.
Really quick, 5 minutes. Let's just go
5?
look at a house. One house. One
Okay.
house. Really quick.
Ha.
5 minutes. We got 5 minutes.
Well,
We're already out here.
Let's
Little
walk around.
signal.
Let's walk.
That and
Well, I can show that one.
Can't show that one.
What do you want to show? If we're going to lose signal here, I can't go here. This one's spray
Yes.
foam. This one's spray foam. This
That
one's
one's
being
spray foam.
this one's being dried in. This one's all right. This person right here who owns this is in Alaska.
So we're not supposed to tell who they are.
They're in Alaska for a couple months.
Okay?
She's about to lose her mind. She had to get out of here.
Yeah.
She said, ah! She had to go. And
Yeah.
she's real
You
sweet.
just said it was a she.
She's, well, they're all she's. And so she's watching. That's your home right there.
Yes, that's
all
your
right?
home. She knows who she is.
Yep. And Bart's building it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mike's house, we showed that last night.
Show it.
Huh?
Is that the one you want to show?
Well, we showed it last night. Well, the other ones are under construction. Like down there, Brett's building this one, right? This one here. This is the investor. And then the boys are framing up another one down there.
Oh, they're framing up another one.
Yep. I mean, they're on it. Them
Everybody's
boys.
saying- yeah.
What? They're what?
Oh, no, go ahead. They're what?
Well, the boys built one in about 15 days.
Yeah.
Spot on the money. They started another one. Boom, going again.
That's awesome.
Yep. Brett's doing this one pretty much almost by himself.
Yeah.
Yep. Matt and a helper here started this one. Boom, ready to go.
Wow.
These things can work, everybody. We can teach you how to build them.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
They
Yep.
look
They're
great.
just not hard to build. They're intricate. It takes time to do a really good job, but you can learn this.
But we can't see.
I mean,
There's no lights. There's no lights in Megan's, is there?
Megan's.
Megan and Noah's.
I don't think so. Let's see. I had somebody today that wants that house, exactly that house, but in a craftsman style.
Oh, look, that's different. Oh, the triangle.
Yeah, there might be a light in here, Amanda. Let me see.
They're like, White House. Two Megans. Okay.
Let's see what we got.
We got it. Come on. Let's see. Hopefully we won't lose signal. Yeah, they said come on 4G. You're telling me. Woo, okay.
All these fans, man, it was hot today.
Oh, it's so hot. That's one of the things when everybody thinks about our guys. They are burning down here. Guys and girls.
Eddie got up to 98, 97 inside the building.
Woo.
How's that?
Yes. What size is it?
This is 9 by 32.
9 by 32.
Big living room, area kitchen. Good night.
There you go. And coffee-
Yeah, so
coffee
kitchen-
that way.
What?
Yeah, coffee that way. There we go. Yes. Okay.
So it's a kitchen on both sides, living room, windows everywhere, picture window, glass door, another window, triangle window,
Catwalk.
catwalk up here. Yep.
My goodness.
And that's for a cat.
That's awesome.
Yep. And in this loft, which I like, is you see through the living room into the bedroom.
I do too.
So that allows all the air to flow through here. And we got 2 sprinkler heads. We got a couple ceiling fans in here.
I was gonna ask you if they had 2 sprinklers.
2 sprinklers,
Yeah.
two ceiling fans, can lights. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that cool?
Washer dryers in here.
Yeah, wash dryers in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And then in here is a tankless water heater and a closet. Look at this big closet.
I know.
Big closet, tankless water heater.
That's all a closet?
Yeah, look here,
my
Amanda.
goodness.
Look here. Bathtub.
Oh my, got their window. Green's in the bathtub.
I'm talking Noah's like, hey, baby,
Yeah, rub
bring
it
my bologna sandwich in here.
Noah don't eat bologna sandwiches.
I bet he does when he ain't around us. he eats that defiled.
Bob's ain't around. The men don't eat so good, you know?
Yeah. And then so you got a closet, you got a full tub,
Oh my.
vanity. Look at this big vanity. And then, you know what I love about it?
What?
Look at the size of the throne right here. Look at this. I'm talking.
Plenty of room for the king.
It's time to take some time. I mean, there ain't no cramping going on here, man. I'm talking the throne is right
Wow.
here. Yeah. And then you got the bedroom.
Oh, I love it.
Fuck.
Now this, honestly, is set up like the 40-foot container, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Bryce's was just like this.
Yeah, it's that, and I love that you can, that they have a, what's it called, a see-through, or a, what'd that be?
Yeah, that's it. That's what it'd be.
That was a see-through.
A see-through.
It's a see-through wall.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, this whole ceiling goes all so that air can flow all the way through there.
Yes.
And then you can even, man, they're gonna have friends stay of the night, and when they get some youngins, and
Oh. Yeah.
this is a young couple. They're gonna put it on his farm, his family farm's property
Yeah.
down in Alabama, I think, or
Ah,
Georgia. Georgia, I believe.
Is
Yeah,
that fan gonna stay in their bedroom?
that's a good one, isn't it? I'm gonna mount it right over their bed.
A fan.
Yep.
That is great.
Yeah, I'm excited for him. He's a nurse.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know what he did.
I don't know what
well,
she
I keep
does.
thinking he's a politician.
Well, he ought to be.
He should be,
Yep.
but he's a good kind.
Look at this. Look at the little shelves here, Amanda.
Wow.
This little stuff that you just,
Wow.
yeah.
Megan and Noah are stealing hearts. I'm telling you what, this house, it's so big. Oh, look, is that little shell?
That's what I said.
Oh, did you just say that?
I just said that.
Oh, I don't listen. Isn't that
I know it.
terrible? I know. I know. Woo. Aw.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hey, look here.
Hey.
Look at a little hole right here.
What's
That's for
that?
the cats.
Oh,
You know what?
they're going to climb up there.
I bet you any money.
Well, I'll be. Oh, there's 485 people in here.
485. What do we got to do?
Show's over now. Oh, look, you can see Matt's house through there. I
Yep.
didn't have to get out of here.
I mean, Matt's flying on that house.
Wow.
Yes.
Doing good, huh?
Yep.
Well, good.
You know what? When we get those partnerships.
Ready, look, hurry, go look at the window. Hurry.
What do you say, buddy?
Hey there.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Are you making a delivery tonight?
I am.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, you're working late, man.
Late.
Yeah, the plane was having issues, and then the plane got in late, and so the truck got in late, and so now we're all out late.
Oh my
my
goodness. Bless your heart, buddy. Well, I'm glad we were open. You could bring it
Lord,
in
what's
here.
This? Wonder what it is.
2 of them right there, and I got another couple over there.
Oh.
You need Dolly or something? You got one? God. DHL delivering 10 o'clock at night.
It's like 11:30. Is it 11?
What time is it?
What time
Oh,
is it?
Gmail.
Oh!
What is this? 10:36.
I ain't believing it.
Wow.
Lord. All right, hold on. What? I seen that guy walking around. I thought,
Like, who and he? What?
well.
What's going on here?
Yeah. Oh, it's probably so. Oh, it says fragile. Oh, that
Fragile.
should've brought that here.
Fragile.
This end up. Oh gosh,
Probably some customer.
probably.
Who is it? Packing list.
Oh,
Here.
it's a customer. That is Boyd. Stop. Boyd. It says Boyd.
Oh, it says on there?
Yeah, don't.
I
tear
better
it
put
up.
that back
oh,
then.
Look what it is. Marine heating and cooking.
Oh,
stuff.
the cubic stove.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Well, good.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you.
I hope you're not wanted by the FBI because we're live on YouTube and there's 500 people looking at you right now.
There he is.
Nice.
Oh, Randy, you're
Nice.
tip him. Did we tip you?
No, I just need a name for this.
Oh,
Any name will do, really.
oh Jones.
Jones. Should be Mandra.
I didn't mean to interrupt your live stream.
Oh, listen. You're not interrupting nothing.
You're not
Thank you.
interrupting.
Where are you from?
Kingsport.
Kingsport.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, is it What's your name?
Cody.
Look,
Oh, neat.
we got 4. What do we got? 486.
486 people looking at you right now.
Oh, that's more people than I've had since middle school.
That's about right. Yeah.
Well, you're
Thank you,
working
buddy.
hard, making a good living. Thank you.
I try to.
Yeah.
That's my last one for the night, so I'm gonna go home.
That's
All right, buddy. Have a good night, man. Be
Well, thank you
careful.
very much.
Yep. Be careful.
These are incredible.
Oh, thank you, Incredible Tiny Homes.
They're incredible. Isn't it cool? Thank you, man. Yeah. Come back and see us when you got time.
Sometime.
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. What's the name of your company?
Pardon me?
Oh, the name of your company?
Incredible Tiny Homes.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's actually what it's called?
That's what it's called. Incredible Tiny Homes. Go on to YouTube.
I swear I didn't plan it.
Go on YouTube, Incredible Tiny Homes, and you can see yourself tonight.
That exactly.
Yeah.
You married?
No.
Okay.
No.
Show your whole family. Show your family this. You're on here. Oh, say something to them. Say something to somebody.
What's your name?
Cody, these homes are very nice.
Yeah.
They're half built and they're already looking more comfortable than mine.
Oh, well, you need one. We'll get you in one, buddy. His name's Cody.
Do you want to say hi to anybody, Cody?
If I show my mom, hi mom.
There you go.
Yeah.
Say hi, Mom.
Oh,
right.
that's what you're supposed to say. Hi,
Aw,
Mom.
well,
That's
good.
cool.
Well, nice to meet you.
Well, be
Thank
careful,
you.
buddy. Have a good night.
Bye.
Good night too.
Yep.
He wasn't expecting us and we weren't expecting him.
Oh, that's cool.
That was nice.
Okay, you see what I'm saying?
That is nice.
You see what I'm saying about this
Yeah.
crazy life?
It is. Isn't that something?
You just don't know what's going to happen here. You don't know who you're going to meet. You just don't know what you're going to do.
And you know what's so funny is that he said these houses, he didn't say are cool. He said these houses are incredible. And he didn't even know the name of our company.
No. And he said, hey, by the way, what's the name of your company? I said, Incredible. He
He
goes,
said, really?
really? That's
Cody.
when we were talking about how to name this company.
Yes.
That's why I thought, oh, surely it's got to be, somebody's grabbed that name.
You knew that somebody had it.
Oh, yeah. And I said, well, it's got to be Incredible Tiny Homes. What else the name can you give it? Oh, it's like a walk in the park, man.
Randy, we're so close. Look at 494.
Oh, give us 6 more. We've been wanting to hit 500 for the longest time. Hey, go wake up
Oh,
your
it's
mom.
499. 499. We need one more person.
Yeah,
Come on.
your mother-in-law.
Call somebody.
Wake him up.
Go stand on your head.
Wake him up.
Go do something like that.
Okay. Okay.
We got 500.
500.
Randy, you showed your butt.
Woo! That's what got us 500, Manda.
You bent over. Hey, shake your money maker.
Shake that moneymaker, baby. Oh my God. We were wanting to put on a campaign. It's like, could we get 500? Show that moneymaker,
We
baby.
got to 503. 503.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you guys.
My God, thank you, everybody.
We will be back here tomorrow.
Now, look, we're fired up. We won't be able to go to bed now.
I'm not going to go to
I
bed.
ain't going
You know,
to bed.
I ain't getting up till 11 a.m. I don't care what happens here. Hey, I can't sleep in because I sleep in the office.
Hey, they said Cody got online. He took us over the top.
Oh, he did?
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh, he did?
It's funny. We turned 500 as soon as you bent over and shook your butt.
That's right, baby. Tomorrow night, I'm stripping down.
Friday night.
I'm going to get free and easy.
Do your signature move, your little. That's Randy's move.
I'm going to,
That's his move.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Then we got 505.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. This was
Awesome.
Incredible Tiny Homes in Newport, Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
It's just about that close to Shangri-La. Have a great night.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.